Сейчас попробуем эту игру. Знаю. Ладно, зайдет. Погнали. И погнали. И погнали.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Да, я забыл. Я забыл одно. Так, это берем. Наушники. Блин, я не то сделал. Вот так тоже.
Thornbridge Manor.
Посмотрели. А теперь погнали.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitman, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle. Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlisle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
And we're good to go. Man,
Can I take you to Madame Carlisle?
Please do.
If you follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Mother's funeral, and then she turns off at 9. But then the awful thing is that you're sick. I've never been so started like this. And I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside.
So, I just need to check. That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I thought no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
You know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month. Anything exciting?
Oh, mercy. Who on earth would you do this shit, man? You know, like you belong to
What?
If we were talking about your
I bet you're a
kid
great
here,
dancer.
I mean, would
I
that
don't like
change
dancing.
anything?
What about restaurants?
To me,
You like food? I know
it's
some
hard to say,
great
isn't it? I
places.
suppose I'd be more inclined to give the benefit of
Really?
the doubt. But
Benefit.
the disappointment would be a big factor too.
I don't know.
Heard this song before, Jim.
Conserve energy. What the?
Someone is playing games with me, but I'm cool. I'm keeping my cool. Over.
Get that bird shit on the first screen of my car, man. I'll do so. Sure about that. Maybe don't make absolutely sure. Sir, what would you do?
My parents would hate him.
Strange. What was that it? There.
How are you?
siege, Christ!
Help!
Get down! Get down!
Okay, I've got it.
Go and hit! Move! Move!
Are you washing Patrick's car again, Lawrence?
Yeah. He was worried about the birds in the field.
They look very clean.
Everything's in order.
Go, get back to my car.
I should got it. But that Emma woman is a totally bitch for my taste. Now, she turned up. But staying in his mother's bed so soon, just a bit cheap.
Ah, you must be Mr. Whitmer.
How are you?
Madam Carlyle has asked me to be of assistance to you. I trust you've had a good look around. Are you ready to see the crime scene now?
Hello, sir.
I am.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, why not?
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poison's 47.
Вот, эта миссия мне начинает нравиться.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Две улики. Да. Класс. Тут, честно признаться, что
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could...
что вот игры, вот, я вот люблю жанр такой, даже фильмы, что игры детективные.
explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
Четыре улики найдены. Ничего там еще. Чем больше я вот это тут бегаю, тем сильнее мне эта миссия начинает нравиться.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
5 улик найдено, еще 6-я надо. Нож. Шестой улики, значит, нету. Капец.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Вы уже знаете?
This is very useful information, 47.
Его письма. Ответ Карла. Списки.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Please stay back.
Just of course.
What,
I should get back
put
to-
a pin in it? Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Sorry.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, actually, literally speed up time so I don't die from boredom and fear and may not survive in time.
Perhaps a brisk walk in the garden would be good.
I said speed up time, not my partner.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the key. Safety there. She never misses a step. Hi. That's a little too close.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Ой, не беспокой. Придется возможно. Странно.
Yes, hi, Cassie. It's me again, Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can, really. I can't feel my legs, and my eyes are not working properly. This flicker thing again. You can't tell anyone, but the thing is, I've been asked to perform the eulogy at the funeral event tomorrow. I know it all sounds so unbelievable. But even though Mother is still alive, we still have to go through with the funeral. I have to write the eulogy. I don't think I can. She will definitely want to read it, and no matter what. I just know she'll be disappointed in me. Again. My legs are really weird. I need you, Cassie. I'm sorry. I know. I'll hang up. Not supposed to do this. Christ, sorry. Bye.
Пошли дальше.
Gregory, don't say more to that weird detective than you need to.
You're invading my personal space, sir.
Emmer Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit. Gregory, don't say more to that weird detective than you need to.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's... pretty good.
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
Oh, please.
He's circling us. I don't see him snooping around your sister. I bet Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Well, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and Mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very thorough.
Вот это. Так, пойдем. Да. Какой фальшивой смерти?
Hiya.
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Блин, если бы нужно было еще попросить этих уборщиц.
Did you find out that the vote was notarized? How the hell did that happen? No, we all signed it. I gave it to him in person. He says he got it notarized the very same day. Right, listen. You go to their office and ask for Cheryl. She's the best they've got. Tell her you want to see the records. Don't take no for an answer. And call me as soon as you've got them. Thanks, Phil. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Возможно, у него какие-то проблемы. Стегали, немного выпили в месте, после чего отправились в местный бар моего эксперта. Сейчас что, вполне. Хотя кто его знает.
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlisle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
Ага, понятно.
Stop pacing. God's sake, Emma.
Why don't we get any kind of explanation?
Why waste away in front of the books when he can play like that? That music makes my heart soar.
You have a way with words, Stan.
In charge.
Хороший дом.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Greetings, sir.
Наверное, не улица.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
probably not looking for anything serious.
Это...
Mr. Guttenberg, hello. Yeah, listen. No, listen. I understand, but you need to talk to Anthony about that. Calm down. Yes, I understand. I'm sure we can come to some arrangement, but you really need to talk to Anthony. He's the man with the papers. Listen, you know who I am, who my grandmother was, right? Just relax. It'll be fine. You'll get your returns. Don't worry. Give Anthony a call, okay?
Patrick Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death. By boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexia used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
And that solicitor upstairs, why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors are Mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having a family of that throughout my country.
Zachary's dead body and was all shook up. I tried to tell her, and you know what she said? She said, things will change around here. I can promise you that. I saw her rearranging the photos today. And Adam and Dad, Mary is so upset. She's never seen a dead body before.
I
Life can be tough sometimes.
And that detective asked to come here. Madame Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? I feel weak in my knees from all the tension here.
We'll all need a vacation when this is over.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about the detective.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me that she understood. And I was did everything we talked about. Sup?
Шутка, а начиналось так классно.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Just now. I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters. Secondly, the arranged funeral event tomorrow will take place as planned. No one can know that I am still alive. I expect you all to act your part. Last, as you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults, and as part of the elite, you will eventually have to deal with difficult situations like this. It comes late for most of you, but this is a chance for you to show what you are made of. That will be all.
Anything?
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Any updates, Fernsby?
Nothing to report.
Добраться.
Kinds of interest.
So I think,
but I think I
yeah, what you said.
You've got to be kidding me.
What do you want? A kiss?
No, no, yeah. God, not this again.
Calling in! Calling in!
Блин, то сделал.
That American lawyer in the small office, check his travel documents. I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
Huh?
What the hell was that noise?
Okay. Damn. Nice.
Того же ключ.
The portrait is probably checked out. Verified his identity.
Блин, я даже не знаю, куда.
Ah, my perfect mother. Ah, would have thought.
Be quiet.
Sorry, sir. Got orders. Can't let you through. You can't be here, sir. Hey. Yeah, and don't come back. It's for your own good.
Ну, ты свои. Хрен его знает. Что это за... Да.
Listen, Gregory, something's off. Pruitt got word his motion was rejected. We all signed the bloody thing 4 days ago.
Oh, dear God, not this again.
So I got hold of the officer. He says it was finalized, but then how can it be withdrawn?
I should probably... Right. Sorry.
What is it with me? I'm torturing myself over every cute face. It's just... What? Oh my God.
You okay? Come on, we need some help here.
Oh, excuse me.
Come on, come in. Yeah, it's a goddamn massacre. You sending someone down? Yeah, okay, but I can use a hand here. Come on, beat the bus
I bet he's stringing all the girls along like that anyway.
Як нашли?
The 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
Getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller, comforter or not. Should I ask her to marry me? What do you know?
I stop thinking about Emma all the time, but she just makes me so angry. Now,
Why waste away in front of the books when he can play like that? That music makes my heart soar.
You have a way with words, Stan.
Еще есть дом. Не полностью изучил.
That Emma woman can't do good in my case.
What is it now?
Start with Madame Carlyle's bedroom. We're the new head of the family after all. It is only fitting, she said. Gregory stopped, which was fine. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behaviour without batting an eyelid. But staying in his mother's bed so soon was just a bit steep, I suppose.
She can't wait to get her hands on Thornbridge Manor.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. But that is safe with Ethel. She never misses a step. Gossiping and work both.
Fake funeral tomorrow. Zachary found dead upstairs today.
Death is everywhere. I never thought of it that way. Oh, God. It's such a big responsibility, I'm afraid.
Hi there.
Bom,
I suppose we'll never get an explanation.
It's not our place to question Madame Carlyle.
No, I know.
Did Alice tell you what Emma
Can't
did?
help but wonder.
What is it? You sold his man.
Блин, запутался уже.
Dead is not exactly how I'd like to spend the week, and then she shows up like that. I nearly shat myself. I mean, she really topped her usual icy self this time.
Well, I don't know why you're so upset.
Do you realize how much I've had to...
How are you today, sir?
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohen. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC Depot number 5085. It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
Yeah, keep it real.
Hey!
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Yeah, clean that mess up.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Awesome. Okay.
Shit! Ah! Ugh!
What's going on here? What happened? Command, do you read me? me. Over. Someone's causing panic.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Will do. Out.
Hello, sir.
Did you want to check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
I did, sir. It all checked out.
Я кто-то просто.
Hi.
Я никуда тут больше идти.
Do you think it was a suicide?
Madame Carlyle said it wasn't so. Why else would she have asked a detective to come here?
But murder? Was the blood?
No, not that I saw. All I can think about is the swollen eyes.
Что? Okay.
This is a restricted area, and I can't let you through. You gotta move on.
Just one second. Not nice.
Anything to report?
Nothing new, madam.
How are you, sir? That American lawyer in the small office, did you check his travel documents?
I bet you didn't know.
Burton Flogger, Price Chamberlain. Price. Very odd with your feelings about Dylan Stack. His music band is someone with a little less of a history. You just can't. Right, we've had a lot of hard balls today, so here's a softball. It's week 2 of the royal family's tour of Commonwealth nations, and there have been some notable events along the way.
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures. Like hugs, encouragement. Just a simple spontaneous caress, what a difference that would have made. Right. I clearly remember when I was 5. I climbed a tree and could not make my way down. I was scared and called out for help. Of all people, you heard me, and when you saw me, you climbed the tree. I was relieved that help had finally arrived. But you went down immediately and said, when a grown-up can do it, so can you, Edward. You are 5, and climbing trees is supposed to be your area of expertise. Oh no, that won't go. You'll just think I remember this because I'm weak.
Have a good day, sir. Oh, hi, Martin. Rebecca here. I need you to dig up the contract we have with the law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. No, I think they revoked the unanimous vote on prolonging the lease for the New York branch. I know they can't do that. That's why I need the contract. In Sydney? Why wasn't I told? I'll get right on it. Do you have his number? Send it to me. Thanks.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
Got no power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
The family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. Can't we just take a fuse from another fuse box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse just before you call down the family.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Good day to you, sir.
Such a bunch of old junk. Must be 100 years old at least. I don't know how the... God, some people think they own the place.
Freeze! Hands off that body! What the? He's engaged! Move it! Take him down!
Manually plugged in fuses? Do they even exist anymore? How old is this shit? How you been? This seriously needs to step into this century. It's not safe at all. If this was back home, it would be a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Why are you all up in my face, huh?
It feels like I can't breathe in there. The tension is off the top.
Make sure the edges are sharp. No weeds on the gravel.
Maybe I should ask her out. Get to know her in a personal way.
You could try. Rosie told me Rebecca has a really cool saying, though.
It takes a damn fine man to replace no man at all. So
You've got your work cut out for you if you do try.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to imply that you're not fine. You're definitely fine. I mean, I don't fancy...
And I start losing followers, right?
Wait a
We've got
minute.
Price Chamberlain with us in the studio today. Price, where do you stand on these harrowing reports circulating about Liam McNeil's off-the-pitch behaviour? I've been such a fan for years now, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. But I just can't put myself out the picture. If anything, I think I find the
Up and running.
Oh, sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test it?
It worked.
Quite the
I'm
portfolio.
ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Excellent, 47. Madame Carlyle is on her way down for the family photo shoot. Let's see if any memorable moments will play out in front of the camera.
Hi, good afternoon. I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
Right ahead, please.
Oh, let's wait for everyone to show up. Right, get in position. Let's get this over with.
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
You're such an idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Fine. You look like a nose red.
Stop bickering.
Could we have one more? We're having some...
That will be enough. No need to spend the entire day here. I want to stress that I expect absolute discretion about everything you've witnessed today.
No one will ever know I was here.
Good. Would you like some help writing the eulogy for tomorrow? I can draw something up in 15 minutes.
Are you coming, Mummy?
I just need some fresh air.
I must do it.
I'll be in shortly. You go in.
Who would have thought if you I had help?
Oh my God, I'll never understand the two of you. Gregory is going out of his way to stop laziness and neglect, and you self-destruct your attempt to do so.
D2, this is Alpha 4 Astro, over. Please help me. Something awful has happened. An accident.
Don't get me wrong, but I hope we never meet again.
Greetings, sir.
Don Yates, Alexa Carlyle here. You need to explain yourself. I demand that you return my call ASAP. Sending a junior attorney is gross negligence of your responsibilities and will have consequences for your company and you personally as well. I will make sure of that. Mark my words.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmire, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Any updates, Fernsby?
Nothing to report.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi there.
A toast to my mother, the living dead.
Damn you, Edwards. Answer your bloody phone, you coward. How dare you interfere with my life like this? You're a nobody, a weasel. Overreaching your competences. You are in way over your head. And I will make you pay. You can count on that.
That's Madame Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Before you start losing listeners and I start losing followers, right?
We've got Chamberlain with us in the studio.
Nah, you don't have the right clearance, mister. Please, don't waste my time.
Oh?
Yeah, Command, there's some kind of fracas down here. I'm having a look around.
Interesting.
Okay, understood.
Beautiful.
sign you haven't seen before. There are a lot of them on the grounds.
Not that I'm aware.
Just want to keep Madame Carlyle safe. I'd like to know about these details. Hey, who are you?
That's enough!
Hey.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
Gotta dig this place.
You need to step back a few steps before you hurt yourself, sir.
Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room, and the office safe is hidden behind a portrait, with a secret mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah. It's impressive, all right.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife. I don't know what's going on at your house, but Edward is losing it again. He seems to believe that Alexa has come back from the dead, and that he has to write the eulogy for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets this message now that Alexa is dead better get him under control. Otherwise, I see no other way than to get the police involved.
It's the culture around it. That and the fact that every public figure has to expect their life will be catalogued by
Not
their fans
again.
and their
That's just
listeners.
irritating.
You know, I just have to disagree with you this time. If we were talking about anyone else, you could probably convince me, but you only have to look at the headlines from the past year. The scales have to tip eventually.
We're talking about this as if it's the first time any of the involved parties
Specifically, she intends to get done, but my guess would be a long overdue tummy tuck. Bryce, your thoughts?
I've been such a fan for years now, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. But I just can't muster the outrage here. If anything, I think I find the whole affair rather entertaining.
How are you, sir?
portrait photographer check out. Verified his identity. Everything's in order.
Guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. I know I have to, but Amy thinks she might be pregnant. I'm going to be a dad.
I remember how it was with the first one. The ones that come after certainly are a lot less of a worry. Unnatural ability to focus. I remember when I was 7, and the police came to tell us that Father had died in a car accident. You took in the information, and then... and asked us all to wait because you had an important call you'd need to take. I remember how the officers were stunned by your strength and focus, I'm sure. And I have always strived for that sort of control in difficult situations.
I need to stop thinking about Emma all the time, but she just makes me so angry.
Tell me, Elaine said she saw her on the top floor, stroking the door and left it off.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
You and me both.
Hello, sir.
Check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral. I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
I did, sir. It all checked out.
Hello, sir.
That American lawyer in the small office, did you check his travel documents?
Короче, блин, я запутался.